Casey had protested again when she found out what I had planned. Actually, it was less of a protest and more like tugging on my sleeve and then finally punching my bicep when I was on the phone with the landlord of the cabin. As soon as we got into an area close enough to civilization that my cell phone had a couple of bars, I had looked up the nicest places I could find.
Seriously, Tobias, we could have just gone into a Motel 8 or something.
I wave her sentiment away before getting back to popping the top off a bottle of red wine. I would have rented a place like this even if it was just me, unlike some people I know who seem not to mind being crammed into an itty-bitty two-person tent. I like my space. I want to feel like I'm home, not like I'm out in the field. Just wish I had my robe and my fluffy slippers. She giggles a little as I pour her a glass of wine.
You, Commander Dean, have fluffy slippers?
I pour myself a nice tall glass next, and keep a completely stoic face as I confess. Donald Duck. I love the guy. I may or may not have gotten a tattoo of him on my ass one very drunken night in Tokyo. She snorts out a laugh and cups her hand to her chin just in case she spurts out wine.
I have to see that.
I straighten up and begin to unhitch my belt. He's got an anchor and a cigar and everything. She turns the most intense shade of red.
Oh my God, no. It's a matter of speech. I don't want to see your ass.
I highly doubt that. I take a step to the side and look out into the spacious living room. Jenna is passed out on the couch, exhausted and covered with a fleece blanket. I finish unbuckling my belt and yank my jeans down to my ankles, exposing my olive green, government-issue boxer briefs. I kick my heels out of the jeans' legs as I grab both my glass and the bottle of wine. I'm offended. I have a very nice ass. Come on, there's a jacuzzi out back, and I had the landlord warm it up before we got here. I don't give her a chance to protest, as I turn before I can't hide my smirk anymore. I wasn't the only one who couldn't hide something. Casey's eyes were glued to my package as soon as I yanked my pants down. That kind of attention from a hot young thing like her is enough to get any guy a little stiff. Something else I can't hide? I feel my boxer briefs expanding in the front. I hastily open the sliding glass door and set my drink down on the deck so I can rip my t-shirt over my head. The tub is recessed into the deck, so all I have to do is step down, and within seconds, I'm sinking into the warm water, pausing for a moment to let my balls adjust to the heat. I look back to the door, and she's standing there, her gaze drifting between me and back into the living room. I try to put her at ease. She's passed out, and you're just getting in a jacuzzi tub. That's all.
I don't have a bathing suit.
Neither do I. Just strip down. We're both adults. I have to admit, she looks a little perturbed as well as a little curious.
I'm well aware we are both adults.
I splash at the water. Come on, nice and warm. I'll turn on the jets. She takes a big breath, completely filling her lungs, and holds it there for just a moment. In one big rush, she lets all the air out and dips to put her wine glass down. Victory. She sachets her hips in the most delectable way while shimmying out of her jeans.